Everybody, this is your girl Foxy Wilma, and I'm here today with another video topic. I've been trying to make this video about all this morning. I hadn't been successful with making it, so hopefully I get it made this time. Well, anyway, happy 2017 to you. We're about to have a new president in office. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo, boo-hoo with that bullshit. I haven't been watching politics since the election because I'm not putting that into my soul and everything, because I'm just taking a hiatus from like watching politics altogether. So that includes like watching news altogether too, because I just don't need that shit in my soul right now and everything. So I'm taking a 4-year hiatus from that. Well, anyway, because I'm like this, someone will let me know what goes on and everything. And plus I have my phone that I'm making these videos through. My phone will notify me of like when shit pops off, as they say. Well, anyway, real quick updates. This year I will be competing in the Teen Collegiate Masters Championships in Pittsburgh, PA, which is gonna be July the 19th through the 22nd. So currently in my off season, so I'm training towards that and everything. So I'm excited about that, because at this show I'll be able to go after my pro card, because last year with winning my class and women's physique at the Mid-Atlantic Classic, it qualified me for nationals. So I'm excited about that. Second update, started a blog on WordPress.com, because the blog is gonna help me like build a fan base for my memoir that I'm gonna work to have put out somewhere in my distant future and everything. So right now I'm working on building a fan base and everything, so like when I do come out with it, I have like a following for it and everything like that. And so from there, from having the memoir published or whatever, the other goal is to have my life story made into a movie, because I feel that everything that I've been through, it is worth sharing with the world to help inspire others to never give up on themselves. And then the third update is that later this month, on January 24th, I will start taking certified personal training courses through NASM to help me attain my goal of becoming a certified personal trainer. So I'm excited about that. And then the fourth and final goal is that somewhere in February I'm going to talk with a photographer based out of California, named Rob Sims, about possible photo shoot that is going to tie into with me competing as a women's physique competitor. So I'm excited about that. But the subject of my video today is fear and how it relates to potential love life, potential relationships and everything. So I'm going to talk about how fear comes into play with that and everything, because that's what I'm currently going through right now. I'm currently going through the fears that I have and the fears that the other person has, that I'm currently talking to and everything. Well, anyway, so I'm just going to jump right into this video topic. I'm going to jump into it. So from my standpoint, the fear that's driving me is that my sense of urgency, that sense of urgency in me is the fear that's driving me, because I don't want to regret anything in my life. I don't want to have a moment where, I didn't tell the person that I really care about how I truly felt about them. And so last year in August, sometime later in August, when I was finally able to get back in contact with someone that I value very much in my heart, I told them exactly how I felt about them, and it caught them off guard. But I couldn't see how I couldn't rationalize how it could catch them off guard, because me and this person, we've had history and everything. The history of we met when we were younger in college, and then I wasn't ready because I was, fearing that, they wouldn't, accept the whole me. So I basically was don't want to take that plunge and everything. So I stopped myself from going there, because I knew they would have went there with me and everything, but I just was not ready for that. So we went our separate ways. And when we went our separate ways, there was like maybe like 10 years like we didn't communicate to each other. We didn't talk to each other because we was doing our own thing. And then all of a sudden, like in 2016, after I came off my family vacation cruise trip, me and this individual, we gotten back together. We reconnected, and the same feelings that were there before was still there and everything, because we just clicked. We just clicked. Because see, I'm a Sagittarius and they're a Gemini, and with me being a Sagittarius, I'm a detective, so I didn't like research their sign and everything. And so, because like I'm not going into something not knowing what I'm dealing with, I come prepared. Like I come prepared and everything. So I was aware of like what their sign traits are and everything. So from there when we reconnected, it was like the honeymoon phase. Everything was going so fast. It was moving along. And I had already took the opportunity to be like completely vulnerable with them, because I know like my death is potentially around the corner. Not trying to be morbid and everything, but that sense of urgency is what is guiding me to do everything that I'm trying to do with my life now, because there is no such thing as tomorrow. We're not guaranteed tomorrow, so you have to do it now. That's what's driving me, that I have to go after everything that I'm trying to do in my life now. And that means my love life. That means telling the person that I really care about how I truly feel about them, and then letting the chips fall where they may and everything. So what happened this time is that I was the one that was ready, but they weren't ready. They had other things going on and everything, and they just weren't on the same wavelength as I was and everything. But during that time, we had shared some really close stuff with each other. We had told each other stuff like, we wouldn't tell anyone else and everything. So we gotten closer. But with them not being ready to like, take that extra step, they came up with the excuses. And then they came up with the excuses, disguised them as practical reasons and everything. Now, I know what an excuse is. And I know what excuse is disguised as fear. I know what that is. I wasn't born yesterday and everything. But see, I'm an understanding person. I'm gonna let the person get what they saying across and everything, but then I'm gonna still say what I feel and anything like that, and then let the chips fall where they may and everything. But what pisses me off is that I'm like, so you too scared to like, just go after what you want. Just go after what you want. Like, I mean, cause like I'm a different breed of person. That's what I'm getting at. I'm a different breed of person. I am not gonna let anyone else's opinion of what they possibly think about who I want to be with defer me from like, going after who I want and anything. I'm not gonna allow that to happen and anything. So that is the fear that's like, stopping them and anything. And I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. But my advice is like, if you're willing to wait for them, wait for them. But if you ain't willing to wait for them, move the hell on. Just move the hell on, because all that's gonna happen is you're gonna be upset. And I'm upset right now. I'm upset right now because I'm going all out. Like, I am going all out. I put together something for them for Christmas, and it didn't come back the way I wanted it to come back, basically, and everything. And I'm like this. I can understand people get busy. I get busy too and everything. But it all comes down to this. You make time for what you want and everything. Because, I mean, there's been people that text me and everything, and I just was like, I looked at the text and I didn't respond back and everything. Because I was like, I'm not trying to engage this person. So I know when someone's like using a cold shoulder on me, the silent treatment and everything, versus, I know the difference. I know the difference and everything. But basically what this all comes down to is fear. Fear can be, what's the word I'm searching for? I'm not even going to use that word. Fear can crippleize you. That's the word I'm searching for. Can crippleize you. It can crippleize you so much because you're thinking the worst. You're thinking the worst, like, what if I do this? What if I do this, then this will happen, and this will happen, and this person will think this about me, and this about me, and everything. my advice to you is be your own person. Be your own person. What you need to remember is life is short. Life is too short to be worried about what other people think out here about you. That is basically my advice about this whole video. Life is too freaking short to be letting fear crippleize you from going after your dreams, going after the people that you want in your life. And I mean, this video, this little advice or whatever can, like, you know, help people in all aspects of life and everything, because we've all dealt with fear and what they call it, the fight or flight, you know, scenario and everything. And me, after everything that I done been through, and if you follow me, you will know what I've been through. I am not gonna let fear deter me from my happiness. I refuse it. So I hope you refuse it too. And hopefully through this rambling that I went on or whatever, because basically when I make these videos, they help me vent my frustrations and everything. They help me vent the shit that goes on in my life, so I can just talk it out into the universe, and then, like, you know, hopefully from what I expressed or whatever can help someone out and everything, and inspire them to keep on pushing on. Because I ain't giving up on myself. I'm not giving up on my love life. I'm not about to do it, because I know that I have a big heart, and I'm, how can I say this? I know that I have a big heart, and I want to share my heart with someone that is worthy of my time, because I don't like my time being wasted and everything. So with that being said, as always, y'all have a good one, and I'll talk to y'all soon, because I have many more videos on the way. Have a good one. Bye.